What's going on, everybody? This your boy the Black Akashi, and I'm here with another video. Now today I'm here to talk about Ghost of Tsushima. If this is your first time here, I post gaming and anime related videos. So without further ado, let's get to it. This is by far one of the most beautiful games that I have played in a minute. And I'm not just talking about graphic wise, I'm talking about visual wise too, because the attention of detail in this game is so beautiful. It's literally like one of the best. It's literally one of the best games I've seen that has that much detail in it. Not the one of, because I've played other games that has the same amount of detail, but this is kind of better with it. And you know, one of the things that I love about the game is the whole honor thing. Because, you know, I'm someone that, as a huge anime fan and, you know, a big martial arts fan and all that stuff, I do believe in, you know, the samurai code and all of the honor and loyalty and stuff like that. So, you know, seeing Jin transform into the ghost and deeply, you know, go down the path of the ghost, and each moment he's losing his samurai ways. He's trying to find a way to keep the samurai code with him while still being the ghost, but instead of combining both of them, he becomes one instead of the other. Instead of just combining them, he becomes more of the ghost instead of a samurai. Because, you know, at first he's like, I'm only doing this for my people. This is only gonna be a one-time thing. With like each moment you get a new ability that revolves around the ghost and the thief-like tactics. They show a flashback of Jin remembering the honor, the samurai code and only a thief strikes from behind instead of basically a real nigga fight you straight up. Bitch niggas sneak you. It left me more satisfied than The Last of Us 2, because everyone knows how bad, well, not bad, just how mid The Last of Us 2 is. I'm not gonna be talking about The Last of Us 2. This isn't even a comparison video. I just happened to bring it up because that's the last game I beat before I played Ghost of Tsushima. Like, the combat in the game is really good too. Like, once you become the ghost, the game just gets even more intense. Like, it gets more. I don't want to judge it saying like the first half of the game is trash or anything, but like once you become the ghost, the game just flows so beautifully. Like when you get the ghost stance, when you get the ghost outfit that you saw in the trailers and shit. I literally got so hyped when I got the ghost outfit. I got so hyped when I got that, because like it was advertising in the game. I was like, bro, I want this outfit, and I finally got it, and I got hyped. And I don't want to talk about spoilers, man, but when you get the ghost stance, man, that's literally one of the rawest moments I have seen in gaming. That is literally one of the rawest moments, bro. Cause like as soon as it happened, I had to pause the game, bro. I paused the game, my jaw dropped. I was like, yo, bruh, that is freaking ridiculous. And then going off on the dudes too, bruh. It was just crazy, bruh. Another thing in the game is photo mode. Like, they were not kidding when they said photo mode was gonna be addictive. Now, photo mode is a fun thing in video games if done right. But I think this is one of the games that I did a lot of freaking photos in. Like, I had like over hundreds of freaking photos in this game. I think this is the only game besides Spider-Man. I did more photos in this game than Spider-Man, but this is one of the only games that I've paid a lot. I've done a lot of stuff in photo mode. I think I've done more stuff. I think they're making a nigga think I'm gonna be a photographer or something. But nah, that's not happening. That's no. I could take some good photos, but the nigga ain't a photographer. You could get good money from it, but hey, man, The real photographers, they showing out with the game. That's all I'm gonna say. But I really love the stuff in this game, man. And the side missions, the side missions kind of remind me of Mass Effect 2. You know, in Mass Effect 2, there were the loyalty missions. In this game, they're called tail missions. But the only difference is that it's not like it's technically not a loyalty mission, but it's kind of, you know, like individual mission with a certain character that's in your group. So I guess you can say it's kind of like a loyalty mission, but it's not. 95% is loyalty mission, and the 5% is the consequences of a loyalty mission that's not in the game. The drip in this game is really good too. The armors, there's tons of freaking gear in this game that you can customize and stylize. Like you can look like a samurai, you can look like a thief. There's even a Sly Cooper outfit too. It's you'll probably see it in the video. I'll probably show it. I'm not really sure. This game came out July 17th? Yeah, July 17th. I've been playing that game non-stop. Every single day I have been playing this game. And it feels like it took me like 40 something hours to beat. Like, I've been playing this game since Friday. Today is Monday, the 27th. I've been playing it for 10 days straight. And I just literally beat the game. The day I'm recording this, which is the 27th, is the day that I beat it. Which is crazy because I probably could have beat. I'm not even gonna mention Last of Us 2, man. Let's just not talk about that. If I wanted to add that in like real life hours, that's no. Real life hours would be pointless. Cause 10 days, no. I would say at least 30, 40 hours. It depends on what you do in the game. If you're just going straight with the missions, it'll probably take you about 10 to 20 hours to beat the game. But if you're like me, if you're a hardcore gamer like me who likes to explore all of the world and stuff and find all the collectibles and shit, it should take you about roughly 40 to 50 hours. I'm kind of capping with the hours because they didn't show like a statistic of how long you've been playing the game. So around probably about 30. It's between 30 and 50 hours if you're collecting all of the stuff, because I did it all in one go through. Like the night before I beat it, I literally went and found all of the collectibles that I didn't have, so I could get every single achievement in the game before beating the main story. And that's exactly what I did. I found everything. I did everything that I needed to do before finishing the story, because I just wanted to go straight into it. And I was not disappointed, man, because the endings, there's multiple endings. You get 2 endings. Now I'm not gonna be spoiling anything. The only thing I spoiled was the ghost stance and the ghost outfit, but that's it. But the ending is heartbreaking, bruh. Like it really is. It's a tearjerker. But when I played the game, I went with the alternate ending. I did that first. Because, like, right when I got to the choices, I literally saved the game so that when I did the one choice, I can load it back up and get right back into it and just pick the other alternate option and see what it was. The first one hurts. The second one is hype. But the thing is, I wonder if they would think about making a Ghost of Tsushima 2. I mean, the game sold really well. It's how many? I forgot how much it sold. Let me see. 2.4 million copies in 3 days. Ghost of Tsushima becomes Sony's fastest selling original IP. So yeah, I don't want them to get. Sucker Punch don't really bite on sequels. I know they did. I know they got Infamous. They did like about 3 or 4 games with that. Or really 3. Yeah, 3. They did 3 games. I only played the last one because I didn't have a PS3. But if they do a sequel, I don't know how they could top it. I'm pretty sure they could top it. But you know, like, I mean, like, cause if I mean, it really, I guess it really depends on what ending they go with. If they do announce a sequel to the game, it really depends on which ending they'll pick. This game is just, I really love the combat because I like one of the things that I loved and wish happened more often, but that doesn't happen until you get the ghost outfit. But when you flex a little bit in battle, like if you perfect parries all of the time, nigga, the enemies will get scared, and they would either just drop their shit and run, or they just lay down on the ground and just run, and then you could get an automatic free kill. And I love that. That was like one of my favorite things to do, because some of them niggas was freaking annoying, like the spear dudes and the spear and shield dudes, because every time I freaking blocked them, it was always a misfire, and that shit would piss me off, because I'm like, bruh, I'm blocking, why are you doing this? Like, come on, stop. But and another thing that I liked was all of the duels. I really like the duels, like, because I really love the cinematic cutscene they always did before the duels. They showed it really gave the game overall the game overall gave samurai, old school, you know, Japanese, old school Japanese movies with martial arts, and you know, the leaves falling and stuff. You know, one of the funny things about Japanese lore and all the stuff that they show in martial arts is that I actually believe the shit too. I really do believe some of the shit. I'm not even gonna front. I really do. I mean, you see all the accurate shit they do in games, so hey man, that's just me. But this game is a must buy. If you're somehow still on the fence about buying this game, just buy it, man. Just buy it. Last of Us 2 is a price drop, but get it when the price drops on like Black Friday or something. But this is definitely a $65 worth game. This is a $60 game right here. I bought the special edition of the game. Special edition. I bought the special edition of the game. That was when the I got that like I pre-ordered that like months ago, cause I couldn't have got that without the pre-orders, because everybody knows, because if you remember, Ghost of Tsushima got delayed like numerous times, like 2 or 3 times, and the pre-orders were canceled. But luckily for me, I paid off every single game that got delayed. Every single game so far that has been announced, that's been released, or is getting released, is about to be released, I have paid off every single one of them before they're delayed. Before every single one of them got delayed. Final Fantasy, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2, Cyberpunk. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Those are the only 4. I think those are the only 4 games that I'm actually gonna play this whole year. Well, I already played 3 of them. I'm just waiting on Cyberpunk. Hopefully that game doesn't disappoint, because, you know, who is it made by again? Cry Revolt. Revolt. And hopefully Revolt gets a banger out of this game, because Cyberpunk is probably gonna be the last big game to come out this year in the fall. I mean, Halo Infinite, nobody cares about that besides Halo fans, and I'm a real big Halo fan, but I'm not getting no damn Xbox Series X. My positives would be the graphics of the game and the attention to detail, which I mentioned earlier, but I just wanted to point that out again. The acting, the voice acting is really good, Japanese and English. But Japanese and English, both of them are good. The world, I really love the world. I don't know why I said Dio for. Zawado. Well, I can't say it like that, nigga, because I'm not Dio. I love the combat in the game. Just the environment of the game is really good too. But like, okay, negatives. I guess the only negative I would say is the win system. But that's only when it comes to like finding collectibles and stuff, because that was like the only problem that I had with the game, because sometimes it would send me like so on a freaking journey to go get one of the damn artifacts, or the totems, or the shrines and stuff. It took me on a journey to get them, and I didn't really like that. That's one of the things that annoyed me. So literally all I did was just ride my horse, or just go on YouTube and look up Power Pictures videos to find the ones that I didn't have, because most of the time I didn't have a lot left. So I was like, let me just go ahead and look it up and find it and just make it easier. But that's literally the only negative I have of the game, to be honest. Just that one thing, which was the win system. That was the only negative I have of the game. And another thing, for a game that just came out like a couple weeks ago, when it comes to like bugs and stuff, I hardly ran into any. I doubt any DLC for the game is gonna come out, because it didn't come with a season pass for one. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like any free downloadable content to come, you know, like skins and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised with that. This is a one and done, like Sekiro. Like, we wanted DLC with Sekiro, but we didn't get it. I don't think we're getting any story DLC with Ghost of Tsushima, because otherwise they would have said come get a season pass for the game too, because I got the special edition of the damn game. Sony ended the PlayStation 4 era with a bang. Just like the Last of Us did for the PS3, Ghost of Tsushima did the same exact thing. Is there anything more for me to say about this game? I mean, this is a top tier game. It's so I don't want to say it's. I mean, if I wanted to keep it a buck, I would say it's my game of the year so far. I mean, I would count Final Fantasy VII Remake, but that's not really completed, and it's a remake. But it definitely would be my game of the year, though. It will be between Ghost of Tsushima and Final Fantasy VII. Those two are my game of the year so far. Even though Final Fantasy is a remake, fuck it, I don't care. It's a top tier game. Both of these games are top tier games. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Both of them are top tier games. Ghost of Tsushima is a top tier game. The voice acting in the game is really good, cause I play the game in English. I mean, they've been advertising the game in English. Why the fuck would I watch it in Japanese? Why would I play it in Japanese? But probably when I finish making this video, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going back and play it again, because like right after I beat the game, I was like, time to play it again. Another thing, man, the score. I really love the score in this music, man. It gives off that old school Japanese fighting music, or just old school Japanese music at that, bro. Because the music in this game is so beautiful and is so amazing, bro. I mean, it ain't no anime music, like, you know what, we all know what anime music is. Come on, it ain't like that though. It ain't that type of music. It's, but it's still great music though, bro. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.